Verkäufen dieser Puschkelach und fahren auf die Droschkelach.
Guten Tag, teure Mitglieder von Kadima und unsere Gästen. Good afternoon to you all, Kadima members and guests, and welcome to today's event, our very first Yiddish Parlour gig featuring Karen Feldman. My name is Faye Burston and I'm the cultural producer of the Kadima. We are thrilled to have you join us for our online series of Yiddish culture in lockdown. Before we get underway, I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which the Kadima stands, the Bunurong people of the Kulin Nation, and pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. It gives me enormous pleasure to introduce you to one of Australia's lebendige Yiddische Oizers, a living Yiddish treasure. Karen Feldman is a true lover of Yiddish and Hebrew music. She began performing in Yiddish at the age of 9 and was an active in Melbourne Yiddish theatre throughout her teens and 20s. More recently, Karen was a performer, co-producer and mentor to young female cast members in the Kadima's hit show Yiddish Divas in 2018. She performed again in the show's reprise, Yiddish Divas Return, as part of the Melbourne Cabaret Festival last year. Karen performed as a solo artist in Kadima Yiddish Theatre's original show, Funyenel Zeit Lied, Play Me a Poem, last year at the National Theatre, singing a poem by Hinda Burston set to music by Tommy Kalinsky, whom you will also be hearing from this afternoon. Her most recent live performance was this February just before lockdown at the Kadima's event Unser Bialystok. Over the years, she's been a regular performer at Yom Ha'atzmaut events, In One Voice festivals, Melbourne Jewish Comedy Festival, Yom HaShoah commemorations, charity events, and many of you would know her distinctive voice from more than a decade as a wedding singer with the band Jacob's Dream. Karen has released an album of Yiddish music called Muzzle, Journey Through Yiddish Song, that you've been hearing as the event started tonight, arranged by Adam Starr, which is available for purchase if you'd like. You can check out her Facebook page or contact the Kadima. When she's not wowing the crowds live and online, Karen works as a speech therapist, raises 3 children, and teaches the ukulele. With that, I will pass you over to Karen. Enjoy.
Guten Abend, everyone, or guten Tag. Thank you for having me. Dank allemen for kommen. I can hear the next door neighbour's dog barking very loudly. It's rather distracting, but we'll just pretend that it's not barking. Anyway, a crazy time it is. I certainly didn't imagine that we'll be doing gigs this way this year. I would like to thank the Kadima for having me today, and the Kadima continues to inspire, continues to innovate, and the 2 words that come to my mind is the Kadima brings joy and the Kadima brings connectivity through this magnificent language of Yiddish. For me, music in this time has been an incredible source of comfort, as I'm sure it is for many of you listening. And it's what I wake up to, it's what I move with. And just like the name Kadima, it enables me to move forward. And as you can see, there's no musos today. I don't have any amazing musos with me today, which is really a shame. And there's no bells, there's no whistles, there's no amazing stage crew. So it's just me and my voice and my Yiddish and my love of this language. Today I'll be performing some songs that I've actually never sung before. They're songs that are speaking to me during this COVID time, songs from my primary school age years. And there'll be some other favourites and whatever comes along. Anyway, so I'm talking a bit too much. I will ask, however, if people don't mind, not to use the chat while I'm singing, because it's just going to really distract me. So, bitte, bevakasha, please, if you want to write a little comment, you're welcome to in between songs. That's fine. Seid begrüßt allemen. I have with me a glazel tea. Maybe you can grab yourself a glazel tea. Maybe you can get yourself a kichele. Perhaps you would like, even some mashke, a bissel mashke, whatever works. Make yourself comfortable and enjoy. the first song I'd like to sing to you is called Arum dem Fire. I've never sung it before. Arum dem Fire, around the fire we sing songs. The night is precious, we don't tire. If the fire goes out, the sky will shine with its bright lights. So crown your heads with Blumenkranzen, which is so beautiful, with those flower garlands in your hair. Arum dem Fire, around the fire, mi Valentanzen, we're going to dance. And this is the beautiful line of this song, weil Tanz und Lied, because dance and song is our life, unser Leben. Around the fire, Chalomes, dreams, schweben, will float. I mean, are they just the most stunning words? I'm going to have a sip of my glazel tea and then I'll get stuck into it. Give me a sec. Now, because this is a pretty casual thing, well, because I don't have musos behind me, I'm just going to find my starting note for a couple of songs. So bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, I got it. Arum dem Feuer, wir singen Lieder, die Nacht ist teuer, wir werden nicht müde. Und soll der Feuer verloschen werden, scheint tief der Himmel mit die lichtigen Sternen. Tag rein die Käpp mit Blumenkranzen, arum dem Feuer mir ein fröhlichen Tanzen, weil Tanz und Lied ist unser Leben. Arum dem Feuer, Chalomes schweben. And you can join in on this. I'm sure there are many people who know this song. The lyrics to me are so beautiful. So I'm just going to lay it in Yiddish style. And anyone who'd like to lay with their glazel tea, go for it and join in with me. At home. Lay, 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 la 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 lay, 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 la lay, lay, la da 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 da. Tag heut die Käpp mit Blumenkranzen, arum dem Feuer mir ein fröhlichen Tanzen, weil Tanz und Lied ist unser Leben. Arum dem Feuer, Chalomes schweben. There we go. Song number 1. Singing to myself in my house. But seriously, I've never actually sung that song before, but I love it. It's my new one that I dig. Anyway, we have some people writing in and saying, oh, there's such lovely things. And don't I wish now that I would have got those multifocals before COVID so I could actually see what it says. Okay, Yalla. Thank you very much. All right. Another song. So the deal is these two songs are Rund and Fire, and the next one I'm going to do were two songs I learnt when I was like really young, like at primary school at Sholem Aleichem School, and they've never been part of my Yiddish repertoire, but this year, Dafka during COVID time, they are. This is the one that I'm thinking of now during COVID time. And what comes to mind is the monotony of this time. So my beautiful 3 kids, I'm going to do a shout out. And Tommy Kalinsky taught me that shout out in Yiddish, we would say a schrei arois. So, Ashrei Arois to my 3 kids who, they've been home since whenever this has all been happening, with me online, and they're doing their online schooling. Anyway, so every morning it's a wake up, wake up, wake up. And it's that monotony of the time of this time. And often we're trying to even work out what day is it. Anyway, we're going to bring out the ukulele. And this is a song called Bull Bess. Excuse me. Published in 1911. And I will ask again if people don't mind not to chat now while I'm trying to focus. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Bull Bess. So the song is a great song. If any of you are bubbas and zadas, or if you've got a little one and you want to, or if you are a newcomer to Yiddish and you want to learn some Yiddish words, you want to learn the days of the week, this is a perfect song to learn the days of the week. So I'm going to stop talking and start singing just a bit more. But it goes Sunday, so it's a song of poverty. Sunday, eat potatoes, Monday potatoes, Tuesday potatoes, Wednesday potatoes, Thursday potatoes, and Friday. And then Shabbos, as a special treat, we'll have a potato kugel. And the next verse is bread with potatoes, meat with potatoes, lunch and dinner potatoes, 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 potatoes. But on Shabbos, we'll have a beautiful potato kugel. So it's a great song if you want to learn the days of the week, but it's just a great song anyway. Let's bring out the uke for this one. Zuntige Bubes, I'll start again. Zuntige Bubes, Montige Bubes, Dienstag und Mittwoch Bubes, Donnerstag und Freitag Bubes, Shabbos in another day. That's what we're talking about on Shabbos, for something special. A Bube Kugele, eine Sonntage weiter Bubes. Holz mit Bubes, Fleisch mit Bubes, Warmes und Wäsche Bubes, aber und wieder Bubes, immer in another day. Kugele, yeah, we get a kugel on Shabbos. Eine sonntige weiter Bu. Again, you can la 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 with me at home now. La 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 la. Kugele, yay for Shabbos. Eine sonntige weiter Bubes. Lei, 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 lei. Lei, 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 lei. Lei, 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 lei. I love that song. There we go. Bubes, potatoes. What's next? Oh yeah, this one. Who would have imagined, like last year, adank. I can see some people typing in adank. Last year, we couldn't have imagined, the whole concert scene that would be doing it from someone's home. And two really special, actually it was a really special year for me for Yiddish productions, and such an honor to be part of them. And one of them was this baby. Can everyone see? Yes, you can see. The wonderful production of Yiddish Divas. I hope that some of you watching today got to see it last year. We put it on twice. We put it on in 2018 at the Kadima. And then we had the honor of being invited to the Melbourne Cabaret Festival last year in 2019. and directed by the wonderful Evelyn Crape, who I know couldn't be with us here today. And it was a concept of the first show we had 10 women, the second we had 6, and the concept was showcasing women in Melbourne who sing in Yiddish and who represent every decade of age. So in our first production we had, you know, we had really young girls and teenagers and women in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and da-da-da. It was really, really special. And I was really proud to be part of it. So this song was in the show, and it was sung by the wonderful Elisa Gray. And I'm just going to get it ready. And one moment. It doesn't really need an introduction. And just one thing to say, though, it was translated by our very dear Tommy Kalinsky. And Tommy will be featuring today. She'll be coming in a bit later to introduce a couple of the songs. A dank, Tommy. Ich seh Bäume grüne, heute Reusen ich spiel. Ich seh, wie sie blühen, von mir und von dir, und ich tracht still zu sich. Sarah wundliche Welt. So have you figured out what song it is yet? Ich seh Himmel, neue weiße Wolken zerpracht, dem hergebenschen Tag, die dunkel heilige Nacht, und ich tracht still zu sich. Starre wundliche Welt. Just finding the next page. Die Kulieren von dem Regenbäum, also schön im Himmel hoch, spiegeln sich in die Pennymer von allen Menschen euch. Ich seh fein, was begrüßen sich, was hört sich bei dir. Bei MS meinen sie, bis teuer zu mir. Trach still zu sich, Sarah wunderliche Welt. What a song, hey? Sarah wunderliche Welt. What a wonderful world in Yiddish. Oh, that is such a lovely comment someone just wrote. Agoisen Dank. Agoisen Dank. Oh, it's such a pleasure. Thank you to Tommy for translating that. I mean, everything is better in Yiddish. It doesn't matter what you say or what you sing, it's better in Yiddish. Oh, gosh. It's such a stunning language. And the quote that I love saying is, Isaac Bashevis Singer's quote that, and I may be not 100% with this, but you guys can Google it later, that Yiddish contains vitamins that no other language contains. Like that one. So just make sure I'm right though, and check that later on your telephones. The next song is an oldie and a goodie. And, there's room for oldies and goodies. We don't always have to innovate. Sometimes we just have to stick to the Yiddish songs that, have been there for ages and people have sung for generations. And this song really, you know, it just describes that in absolute way. Sorry, here's the speech therapist stuttering. That's just not good. Anyway, Haben wir eine Nikendel. Let's get into the song. We have a little melody. And it's the essence of Yiddish song. And the idea of the song is that we've got this beautiful melody, and now Bob and Zayda, they started to sing this song when they were kids, wenn sie seinen Kinder noch gewann, when they were children. And then haben wir Nigendel, we singen wir zusammen, we sing it together, and it sounds so beautiful. And das hat noch gesungen der Tate mit der Mammen. So this song was also sung by the mum and dad. So started off with Boba and Zayda, then the mum and dad. Then haben wir Nigendel in Mazel, with good fortune and bracha, with blessings. And now who sings it? Die ganze Mishpuche, the whole family. And this is really just the essence of Yiddish music. We just pass it down. And this song too was featured in Yiddish Divas last year. And I think I might need to find my starting note for this one. So you can have a little chat to yourself while I find that. If I remember how to turn on my phone, 1 second. Here, it's coming. All right, we got it. Haben wir ein Nigendel in Naches und in Freuden, in Naches und in Freuden. Singen wir es, klingt es so schön. Und das hat noch gesungen, die Bobbe mit den Seiden, wenn sie seinen Kindern noch gewinnt. Oi, 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 oh, das oi, je wieder liegen klingt das Zinder. Azafreilach, sing je Kinder, oh, das oi, je wieder liegen klingt das Zinder. Azafreilach, lo mir alle gehen. Haben wir ein Nigendel, singen wir zusammen, singen wir es, klingt es so schön. Das hat noch gesungen, der Tate mit der Mammen, wenn sie seinen Kindern noch gewinnt. Oi, 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 oh, das oi, je wieder nigen klingt das Zinder. Azafreilach, sing je Kinder, das oi, je wieder nigen klingt das Zinder, azafreilach so mir alle gehen. Haben wir ein Nigendel in Mazel und in Boche, in Mazel und in Boche. Singen wir es, klingt es so schön. Und das hat noch gesungen, die ganze Mishpuche, wenn sie seinen Kindern noch gewinnt. Oi, 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 oh, das oi, je wieder nigen klingt das Zinder. Azafreilach, sing je Kinder, oh, das oi, je wieder nigen klingt das Zinder. Azafreilach, lo mir alle gehen. Hey, normally would end up on a big hey, you know. Great, an oldie but a goodie. I'd like to invite Tommy Kalinsky to introduce the next song. This one is called, there'll be two songs, Yome Yome and Zolshan Kuman Dige Ule. Tommy Kalinsky, off you go. Give us a small intro.
Okay. Hi, everyone. So this is the first song, Yome Yome, which I recently heard sung in a very strong Varshava accent as Yume Yume. I think Yume and Yome are diminutives of Benjamin, and it's a pretty old song, this Yome Yome. The first variant was published in 1901, which makes it nearly 120 years old. This one doesn't sponsor, and it's just a girl, you know, asking her, like the mother is actually asking her, saying, you know, what does my little girl want? My little girl wants a pair of shoes. I'm going to take it to the schuster, to the shoemaker. No, mummy, no. You don't know what I mean, and you don't know what I want. You don't understand me at all. And that's the chorus each time she says that, because I'm going to take it to the hat maker, to the milliner, and to the like there's actually, Karen is singing the norm, what's called the normal one, but there's heaps more verses, and you could just ad-lib them, and I think they were ad-libbed. But basically, the last question, the last thing she says, my little daughter wants a chosendel, a little bridegroom, so I have to take her to the matchmaker, so the shadchan, and then she goes, yes, mamashi, yes, now you know what I mean, now you know what I need. Okay, so do you want to do Zolshon or wait till after this?
I might do Zolshon.
Yeah, you can do Zolshon.
Go, Tommy Kalinsky. Everybody clap in your home.
No.
For the Yiddish legend. Dank Tommy Kalinsky. Yes, a song I've never sung before. Let's do it. Yome, right? Dank Tom. Yome, spiel mir a Liedele, was das Mädele will. Das Mädele will a Poschichalach haben. So he's thinking that she wants some new shoes. Muss man gehen dem Schuster sagen, oh nein, Mamashi, nein, du kannst mich nicht verstehen, du weißt nicht, was ich mein, oh nein, Mamashi, nein, du kannst mich nicht verstehen, du weißt nicht, was ich mein. So he thinks next. Jame, spiel mir a Liedele, was das Mädele will a Hitele haben, a new hat. Muss man gehen dem Putzerkel sagen, and she says, nein, Mamashi, nein, du kannst mich nicht verstehen, du weißt nicht, was ich mein, und nein, Mamashi, nein, du kannst mich nicht verstehen, du weißt nicht, was ich mein. Jome, spiel mir a Liedele, was das Mädele will. And then he thinks about it, and I think he gets it now. Das Mädele will a Chosendel haben, muss man gehen dem Schadchen sagen. And she's got it now. Ja, Mamashi, ja, du kannst mich schon verstehen, du weißt schon, was ich mein. Oh ja, Mamashi, ja, du kannst mich schon verstehen, du weißt schon, was ich mein. Ja, Mamashi, ja, du kannst mich schon verstehen, du weißt schon, was ich mein. Now, is that just not a cute song, or what? I don't know how we're going for time. I'll just move on then. Zolshon kommen die all out. I won't give this much of an intro, but you know, it's if we're feeling a little bit low, you know, we're gonna make a heym, and we're gonna wait for Mashiach to come, basically. So if you're into this sort of stuff, great. But I do love this song, another oldie and a goodie. And someone's typed, you know, it's a great song, and all great songs, and I absolutely agree. Find me one Yiddish song that's just not great. They don't exist. Lega. On gesolje teufen Herzen, I won't give this much introduction. Macht's men alle heym. Ob der Umet los nit ruhen, singen mir a Lied. Is nit kein bissel Bromfen, la mir trinken Mayim. Mayim Chaim is doch Chaim, was darf noch der Jid? Soll schon kommen die Geule, soll schon kommen die Geule, soll schon kommen die Geule, Mashiach komm schon bald, soll schon kommen die Geule, soll schon kommen die Geule, soll schon kommen die Geule, Mashiach komm schon schon bald. I'm sure there's a lot of you who know this song if you're Yiddish speakers. Sing really loud in your houses and, and enjoy it. Sie ist da doof und kule chayev, seid nicht kein Naronim. Und von Sindiken Mashiach, Gichel kommen wird. Ach du Tatelein Himmel, späten Bnei Rachmonim, ze Mashiach soll nicht kommen, a bissel zu spät. Soll schon kommen die Geule, soll schon kommen die Geule, soll schon kommen die Geule, Mashiach komm schon bald, soll schon kommen die Geule, soll schon kommen die Geule, soll schon kommen die Geule, Mashiach komm schon bald. Tanzen Bäume in die Wälder, Sterne auf den Himmel. Reb Yisrael, der Mechuten, dreht sich in der Mitte. Es wird sich aufwecken, Mashiach, von sein tiefen Riemel. Everybody get into it. Wenn wird der Herrn unser viele dicke Lied. Soll schon kommen die Geule, soll schon kommen die Geule, soll schon kommen die Geule. Mashiach kommt schon bald, soll schon kommen die Geule. Soll schon kommen die Geule, soll schon kommen die Geule, Mashiach kommt schon bald. There we go. What a song. I feel like I've had a workout. Soll schon kommen die Geule. Let our redemption come. Next one. It's coming. All right, we'll make it up. Normally I'd give the audience a bit of a choice, but they're, I'm just going to make the calls. All right. Okay. Wenn ich guck in deine Augen, mein Herz bum 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 Gitterklopp, mein Machshove Regen beugen, meine Boye hat schon top, ich hab a Fever im Frühmorgen, Fever bis spät bei Nacht. Fever, wenn ich hole, a fever, wenn ich tracht. You guessed what song this is yet? Never know how much I love you. You never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. Ich hab a fever in Frühmorgen, Fever bis spät bei Nacht. Fever, wenn ich hole, a fever, wenn ich tracht. Oh, jeder eine hat a fever, das ist gar kein Yiddish nicht. Fever ist ein alter Meister, geht noch in Chumash an mich, ich hab a fever in Frühmorgen, Fever bis spät bei Nacht. Fever, wenn ich hole, Fever, wenn ich tracht, ich hab a fever, wenn ich tracht, ich hab a fever, wenn ich tracht. Sorry that I'm laughing to myself. And I'm going to move straight into another song. I'm looking at the time. I'm trying to put lots of songs in for you. Before I do, I have to remember a special thank you to Faye Burston at the Kadima. A special thank you to John Moss for the sound, Faye for the production, to the presidents of the Kadima for having me, for the opportunity for everyone to enjoy some Yiddish. And Ashraya Royce, a big shout out to my mum, Eva Feldman, who's sitting in her kitchen. And I can embarrass you today, Mum, because you're not even in my visual audience. I won't. I'll just say, go, Eva. Go, Mum. Schön wie die Levonne, lichtig wie die Sterne von Himmel am Madonne, bist du mir zugeschickt. Meine Glück hab ich gewonnen, wenn ich hab dich gewonnen. Du scheinst wie 1000 Sonnen, hast du mein Herz beglückt. Deine Zähne weiß wie Perlach, mit deiner schönen Augen, deine Kinderlach, deine Herrlach, hast mich zu gezeugen, schön wie die Levonne, lichtig wie die Sterne von Himmel am Madonne, bist du mir zugeschickt. Deine Zähne weiß wie Perlach, mit deinen schönen Augen, deine Kinderlach, deine Herrlach, hast mich zu gezeugen, schön wie die Levonne, lichtig wie die Sterne, von Himmel am Madonne, bist du mir zugeschickt. Oh, von Himmel am Madonne, bist du mir zugeschickt. Von Himmel am Madonne, bist du mir zugeschickt. Dank. I'd like to fit in a couple more songs if people don't mind. I'm going to tone it down a bit now. I've sung this before and it has to be sung again. Shashlof Ein, which is a beautiful Viglied. It's a beautiful lullaby. Sleep, my little girl. For those of you who don't speak Yiddish, close your little eyes. Quietly, the night is enveloping us. Thank you for all your messages, everybody. The little birds are already sleeping. The dove is quietly cooing. And the little bear in the forest, he's sleeping too. The stars are shining on us. It must be something with stars today. We've had the word stars appear in a few songs today. So sleep, my little girl. I will mention that this, and I have mentioned it when I launched my CD at the Kadima a few years ago, that Mira Zilberman, my kindergarten teacher, taught me this song. So I'm channeling a little bit of Mira today. Shashlof ein shein medale, diegalach famach. Thanks for not chatting while I'm singing. Still die Nacht nimmt uns mit ihr Rovens Pracht. Schlafen schon die Fegerlach, marsche zu die Egerlach, und das Bärle im Wald geht schon schlafen bald. Schwimmen ist die Fischerlach im Wasser schwimmen See und kreisen Dorf und weit von Umetum. Schlafsche ein, mein Mädelen, zwocket still a Teibele, Sterne scheinen do allein, schlafsche jetzt schon ein. Sterne scheinen do allein. Schlaf jetzt schon ein. Oi, oi, oi. Makes me a bit verklempt, this song. Faye Burston, I don't know if you're around on there on that big wide world of screen there, but what do we have time for? Do we have time for one more song? Or do I just talk to myself and make... I think we'll do one more. So...
Go for it, Karen.
Firstly... Thank you. Oh, thank you. We're getting some lovely feedback from people. I'm going to do another song to finish off with, and thank you again. A dank allemen for komen, a heartsicken dank, really a heartfelt thank you. And really, if anyone just got a tiny bit of Yiddish joy today, then that makes me very happy. So I think I will do Dimazinka. Someone's asked for something from Kalushina. All right, maybe I'll chuck that in. I don't have it here. Oh, anyway. This is a wedding song called Mazinka, and the Mazinka, thank you, is the youngest daughter to be married off. Wow, what a joy! Finally, they're getting married off. Thank you very much for your comments. Maybe I'll just ask you to just hold off for a sec because I'm getting myself distracted. Everybody, make the circle bigger! Yay! My youngest daughter's getting married. The dad is so excited. Come on, band! Are you sleeping? Are you awake? Are you spielen? Are you playing, or are you schlafen? Are you sleeping? The Mazinka ausgegeben. I zik mazik die Baba geht a kozik. The Baba's even dancing a kozik. Kanena hora zet no zet. Look at her, Kanena hora. How she visi tupet, visi trat. How she moves with her feet. A simcha und afraid. Die Mazinka ausgegeben. Hecher besser, die Rohr macht größer, Groß hat mich rot gemacht, Glück hat mir gebracht, Huli hat Kinder ganze Nacht, die mir Sinke euch gegeben, Starke Feulach, du die Melkerich der Melach, oi, ich allein, hab mit meine Augen gesehen, wie Gott hat mich matzliach gewesen, die mir Sinke euch gegeben, Itzig, spitzig, wo schweißt du mit dem Schmitzig? Auf die Klezmetur geschrei, sie spielen sie, sie schlafen sie, reißt die Zune, Sal auf zwei, die mir Sinke euch gegeben, Thank you for your messages. Isaac, Mazik, die Bube geht a Kozik, keine Hore, zet no zet, wie sie tuppet, wie sie tret. Euer Simcha, euer Freude, die mir Sinke euch gegeben, Last verse. Motul Shimen, die Armeleit sind gekommen, stell vor sie dem schönsten Tisch, teure Wein, teure Fisch. Oi, meine Tochter, gib mir Kisch. Die mir Sinke euch gegeben, Adank. Adank Allemen Fakumen. I think we've reached the end of our concert, and seems to have gone very quickly. I think I covered all the songs that I had planned. Would you like just one more really familiar, like overdone Yiddish song? I'll give it to you. Okay, here it is. Last one. Thank you to the Kadima. Everybody staying well during this time. And thank you to my family for always being there for me, to my kids and to my mom and to my brothers and their partners, and to I'm very, very lucky. I have such great family, and thank you to the Kadima. let's end off with the cheesiest Yiddish song ever, because why not? I haven't played it for a while. Steht der Bocher und tracht, tracht und tracht die ganze Nacht. Lämmen zu nehmen und nicht verschämen, lämmen zu nehmen und nicht verschämen. Tumbala, 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 laika. Tumbala, 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 laika. Tumbala, laika, spielbala, laika. Tumbala, laika, afraid of so sein. Do you know it? Mädel, Mädel, viel bei dir fragen, was kann wachsen, wachsen ohne Regen, was kann brennen und nicht entfernen, was kann beken, weinen und zerren. Tumbala, 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 laika. Tumbala, 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 laika. Tumbala, laika, spielbala, laika. Tumbala, laika, Weihnacht so sein. Narische Bocher, was darfst du fragen? A Steine kann wachsen, wachsen ohne Regen. Liebe kann brennen und nicht entfernen. A Herz kann bänken, weinen ohne Tränen. Tumbala, 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 laika. Tumbala, 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 laika. Tumbala, laika, spielbala, laika. Tumbala, laika, Weihnacht soll sein. Tumbala, 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 laika. Tumbala, 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 laika. Tumbala, laika, spielbala, laika. Tumbala, laika. Sorry, I messed up the last line. Tumbala, laika, Weihnacht soll sein. Adank. Thank you, everyone. Adank alamen fakumen.
Wow, what a show. Wow, amazing. On behalf of the Kadima, I'd like to thank the amazingly talented Karen Feldman for such a gorgeous performance this afternoon. Honestly, if you'd closed your eyes, it felt like we could have been at the recital centre, let alone at the Kadima. Brilliant. Karen, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Heartsick Dank for lifting our spirits today. I'd also like to thank Tommy Kalinsky for her entertaining explanations, and especially to John and Mark Moss, the father and son team, for their awesome technical assistance and production. And I'd like to thank you, our dear Kadima members and audience, for supporting us so that we can continue to bring you the sort of modern Yiddish cultural programming you heard this afternoon. We'll be taking a short programming break over the Yom Tovim, but we'll be back in a few weeks with some fabulous events, including a conversation with Mark Liebler and Michael Govender on October the 15th, and much more. Bleib gesund und bleib stark. A schönen Dank. Guten Abend.